Hello everyone, I hope you guys had a good week, because this week was a volatile ass week. Alright, yeah, we got some nice views already, looking good. Alright, let's get started. Let's dive right into it. Let's take a look at Bitcoin on some shorter time frames. We're going to take a look at Bitcoin quickly, then we're going to take a look at some of the indexes, the bigger markets, see what happened this week, and boy oh boy, did we have a lot of news this week. Alright, now Bitcoin on the daily time frame looking like it's slowing down a little bit. You got some green money flow right now on market side for B. Momentum waves are curling in a little bit. Could be looking to consolidate a little bit before we see more upside in Bitcoin, if we see more upside in Bitcoin. And again, my Bitcoin thesis is that Bitcoin will go lower as the markets will go lower as well. Again, in my opinion, we are getting a pretty much a bear market rally in the indexes, but we'll get into that in a little bit. Weekly time frame looking quite good, -5 and a 12. Nothing really changed there. I'm pretty sure we had a -5 and a 12 at the beginning of the week, so that's looking quite good as well. So Bitcoin keeps this up, then maybe we could see 25,000, maybe even 30,000, depending on market conditions. But overall, I'm still bearish on Bitcoin. Even with the current rise in the price, I am still bearish. I'll remain the uber bear. Let me just send a call out to everyone in the Discord. There we go. Alright, let's take a look at the S&P 500, and boy oh boy, what a day this was for the S&P 500, rallying up to exactly where our target is, around the $3,900 area, $3,912 to be exact. We actually came exactly to this point and ended the day right there, a high of $3,912. Absolutely beautiful. Crazy day in the markets today. S&P up over 3.49%. The NASDAQ up over 4.78% in one single day. And again, the NASDAQ is doing, again, not as good as the S&P, as you guys can probably tell from its lows. The S&P has gotten a bear market rally of up to 12%. The NASDAQ, however, is not faring as well. I think it's up only about 11%. Okay, it's doing pretty good as well, but in the terms of charts, it's not looking as good. You can see that the S&P formed a W, and then we broke out, and we moved nicely towards the upside. NASDAQ should be more volatile as well. It should have more upside, but again, you got those tech stocks weighing the index down. So again, a little bit, we'll get into that in a little bit as well. Well, what happened in this earnings week. Sorry, my throat hurts. If you guys didn't see that, we didn't post a video on Wednesdays because I was sick. So appreciate your patience, guys. I'm gonna take a quick sip of water here. I'm a little bit sick still. Ah. Alright, let's keep going here. And let's take a look at the Dow Jones. And the Dow Jones is absolutely on a tear at the moment. The Dow Jones is up over 15%, running into resistance right now around 32,961. Could we be starting to see some resistance on the S&P? Absolutely. Sorry, on the Dow Jones, absolutely. So on the Dow Jones, you got the low right here of March, the March lows. You bring it over here, you got this pivot low right here, beautiful touch point there, another resistance here, came back up, marked it as resistance, and we are starting to come back up right now. And again, we got these three touch points, this trend line coming down as well, proving to be a little bit of resistance as well. You got the 200-day moving average, which we actually just punched through today, but we did go over it as well around this area as well. So I'm actually expecting us to potentially go as high as maybe 33,300, 33,285 before we start to see a bit of a slowdown. We might even go as high as hitting this, waking up to this green resistance box, and then coming back down as well. But again, just remember, guys, we are in a bear market, and this is a bear market rally. None of this is financial advice. Please do your own research before doing anything with your trades or your investments. These are just my opinions that I'm sharing on the market. Let's take a look at the S&P 500. Again, this first scenario that I was taking a look at, scenario number 1, which was a bounce from these lows right here, either around 36.50 or 35.95, and which is exactly where we start to bottom out, which is around this area. We did have a wick as low as 34.90, but reversed back up the same day. Excuse me. And we have been on the move higher ever since. Now a similar situation to the Dow. You can bring it from this pivot low right here down to these lows from here. We'll zoom in a little bit here, acting as support. Oops, drawing another line there. Support, and you could be starting to flip this as resistance. Could we go higher? Absolutely, we could go higher. We could definitely go higher. And if we do break this level, I expect us to potentially go as high as 41.58, running into this trend line once more before we start to roll over once again back towards the downside. Alright, let's keep going. Let's take a look at the Nasdaq. Nasdaq rallied up to as high as 11,600. We could probably see a high or some resistance coming in around this area, around 11,700 or 11,800. Let's just call it 11,800 flat. If we come up to this level, I expect us to run into some resistance. You guys can probably tell already. Exact same thing, the pivot low of March, you drag it up to here. You got a nice bounce from these levels. You flipped it perfectly as resistance, and if we come back up and test it as resistance once more, we could definitely, not definitely, but we could potentially see a rollover from that level there. And again, if we do get over here, we absolutely could. The Nasdaq is very volatile. It's composed all of tech, or mostly of tech stocks, if not all tech stocks. And then you might get as high as maybe that 200-day moving average, at which point you'll probably get rejected from there. Excuse me. You're getting some bullish burps as well. Take some more water. My goodness, what's wrong with me? I'm still a little bit sick. Hello, Honda man. Not a dead cat bounce. Just another bear market rally, my friend. Fundamentals have not changed. The rates are still way too high. Well, from a crash perspective, they're still too high. Do they have to be higher? Absolutely. They have to be at 10%, but we can't put them there. Because the markets will crash if we do that. Nothing but a wick on the weekly. Daily we had a close but no confirmation. Again, if the DXY moves up, that's bearish. That is bearish for the markets. Bond yields retreated perfectly down to 3.9. Again, I was anticipating this for many days in advance, as well as talking to people. Once we get around this area, I will be entering some positions to potentially short the bond yields by longing the bonds themselves. Let's wait and see. Yes, let's wait and see, Honda man. Patience is key. Time will tell. But yeah, overall, perfect play on the 20-year as well. You guys can see. Beautiful trend line here. Support, flip it as resistance, and then you got your top right there running into some resistance, and again we were entering our short positions right around this area as well for the 20-year bonds. Boom, we made a beautiful play there. I think we made over $5,000 or $6,000 this week in the Discord. So if you guys want to join the Discord, the link is in the description. That's where that's where I post all my trades. You'll actually get a couple of other trades from some of our traders inside the Discord as well. For not only for crypto, but for stocks as well. Alright, let's take a look at the green vector candles on the weekly time frame. Nothing to see. Alright, let's get on the Binance chart. And the daily time frame. Okay, we recovered the blue vector candle. We're going to go back up now. Could we see more upside? Yeah, absolutely we could. Let's take a look at oil. Oil, in my opinion, oil is getting pretty close into running into some heavy resistance around $91.86. But again, oil is heavily impacted by the war in Ukraine that's going on right now, or conflict, I should say. I know, TJ, I'm sorry I missed Wednesday. Wednesday, I was sick. I was sick Wednesday. I'm sorry, my man. I wasn't feeling too good. I know. I told everyone in Discord, but I didn't make a tweet or a post on YouTube or anything. I just kind of missed that day. But I'll let you guys know next time on Twitter or on make a post on the Discord, the YouTube community as well to let everyone know. I missed you too. But yeah, overall, going to be running into some nice resistance here on oil. Going to be great for a nice shorter opportunity. We can take a look at natural gas. Natural gas, we got a beautiful bounce from the around the $5.44 area, which is actually where we start to make our play on natural gas. And then from there, boom, you got a huge bounce from that area, a big old rally, 18% rally on nat gas, monster move. Dump it, Kevin says. What are we dumping, Kevin? Are we dumping nat gas? Are we dumping oil? What are we dumping? And gold once again getting rejected around the 1660 area. Well, if you guys haven't seen this log chart, we actually bounced right off the logarithmic band. I think we're a couple dollars off. And now we're going back up, and if we go back up, you got some touch points around 30,000, right? Keep in mind, there's still these moving averages for the pi cycle bottoms, which so far has been holding true, but ultimately I think we will go lower. If we come back up, you got the 200-day moving average at 23,776. And then you got your 200-day, I believe this is a 200-day, the 200-day MA moving average, which is going to be coming in about, can't see what this price label here, which is currently at 24,000. So basically $25,000 is going to be a big area of resistance. So 23 to 25 is going to be a big area of resistance for Bitcoin. That's where it's going to be really tested to see if it can go past it. If you guys haven't known or noticed, we've been trapped in this range for a very long time now. Bitcoin's been a prisoner waiting to escape. There we go. We could extend it a few more months, maybe till the end of the year. Who knows how long we're going to be here for. Good evening, Jack. Gold forecast. Sure, let's take a look at gold. Give me one moment. Let me take a sip of water. My throat is very hurting still.
When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. Earth from a bird's eye view. You should grow feathers and see this too. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down.
I turned down the music for you, Jack. So you could probably hear me better now. Just let me know how it is. As far as gold goes, now the background music is too low. Oh my god. What's wrong with you guys? Stop trolling. Alright, thank you very much, Jack. So as far as gold goes, Jack, gold is very, very tied to how the dollar is doing. And if the dollar is going to keep falling, gold will start to will keep rising. But for the time being, even with the dollar falling this much, gold hasn't really appreciated that much, right? Gold's kind of been lagging right now. And the reason for that is the dollar's falling, it's risk on now, right? Everyone's getting back into tech, everyone's getting back into the shit stocks, the meme stocks, everyone's starting to get buyback, the darling stocks, the stocks that were doing extremely well, everyone's buying them back, right? Even though they were doing terrible on earnings, they're buying them anyways. Right? So that's probably why we're not seeing that much of an appreciation in gold right now. But in my opinion, the real rally is going to come when the dollar rises so much, right? And they keep the dollar there for a long time. They keep the rates high. The economy turns into, you know, a big recession, a big depression maybe. And then they finally decide to cut the rates. But they cut the rates even without having won the inflation fight, which they probably never will win the inflation fight. And then they're going to cut rates even with inflation at 5-6%. That'll still be very high inflation. Then the market will have finally realized that they have priced in gold incorrectly and that the Fed was never there to fight inflation in the first place. Then the market will start to buy gold like crazy. They're going to pile into gold like you've never seen investors pile into something like that before. Whereas then gold is going to be your inflation hedge right now, right? Because the market's pricing in the dollar and gold like the Fed is going to win the inflation fight. But let me tell you, you don't fight inflation with 4 or 3% interest rates when inflation's at 8-9%. You have to raise the rates 1% higher, or even a little bit higher, or significantly higher than what the inflation rate is. But I'm pretty sure you know all this already. But when they finally pivot, they cut rates, which I don't think is yet. Where the Fed is getting pretty close to a soft pivot, but not a hard pivot. A soft pivot would probably be them stopping to raise the rates and watching to see what happens, and they're going to start printing money again. A hard pivot is them lowering the rates and printing money again, and starting the bond repurchase program and buying bonds back. Then you're going to see bond prices soar. You're going to see the yields drop, interest rates go back to zero. But then you won't. I don't think you'll see the markets flourish and rally like they have, because then markets are going to realize inflation is going to be much, much higher, so they're going to buy inflation hedging stocks this time. No problem, Jack. Always happy to do a gold forecast, gold analysis. I'm a big gold advocate. Very, very big fan of the investment. Let's take a look at some stocks today, guys. Apple performing very, very well today. As we can see, earnings beat by $1.4 billion. Surprise on earnings per share, 1.74%. And actually, the iPhone sales weren't that bad as so many people expected to be terrible. Even I expected the iPhone sales to be god-awful, but apparently they weren't that bad. So we're going to keep going up for now. Yeah, we can take a look at Q&T just a bit. Hitman, just give me one moment. But yeah, overall, Apple keeps going up. I might be interested in a short around 170, 169. I might pull the trigger on a short for Apple. Well, we're gonna have to see. Maybe we might not even get to that level. So I'll keep you guys up to date in the Discord if we are gonna short anything, or if I'm gonna short anything. Google, interesting too there. And again, Apple, Google, Amazon all had earnings today. You guys can take a look at Amazon. Amazon stock caved into $97, but rallied back to 103 today with the entire market. Still fell down, still was down 6.8%, but it was nothing compared to what it was down at the pre-markets and the aftermarkets. It was down like 18%. It was down to like 90 bucks a share, and it actually ended up closing today at 103, so it reversed a lot of its losses. You take a look at Meta, absolutely getting slaughtered here. We picked up a little bit of Meta, and again with such a big rally as well, Meta didn't go back up too much. A lot of confidence has been lost, and Mark Zuckerberg spending too much money, way too much money, in the current market conditions that we are in. Twitter is no longer gonna be on the stock market. It is a private corporation owned by the one and only the Doge father. Or he's a chief twit. Is what he is what he put his name as on Twitter? Elon Musk changed his Twitter description to chief twit, I think. Very funny. The funny guy. Snapchat, nothing too much there. Up 5% today. Intel Corporation. Intel bringing in some nice earnings, and again, we were in a trade on Intel as well. We made some nice dollars as this one. We made over $500 on our short-term trades, and we actually made a nice $200 to $300 on one of our swing trades as well. So it was nice little trade on Intel. Always liked Intel. Let's take a look at Quant now. Hitman's been waiting. Let's take a look at Quant. Whoa. Again, I was trying to short around this area, but again, I couldn't even find a platform that was able to short Quant. But ultimately, we had a big blow off top here, punched through, hit everyone's stop losses, and ultimately ended up reversing back down anyway. So even at these levels, I was very interested in shorting Quant. I actually was trying to get like any platform to short Quant, but I wasn't able to as well. But overall, Quant, if it comes back down to these levels, I would be very interested in potentially getting into a long position. If it gets back up to around 120, 118, or maybe even 130, I would be interested in longing Quant. But at these current prices, I wouldn't be interested in longing. No, not at these prices. Hope that helps you, Hitman. We can take a look at SHIB quickly. Shiba Inu, one of the dog coins, pumping up like crazy today. I think it went up over 14% one single day. Again, we do have a trade on SHIB as well. So if you guys are not in Discord, you guys could try. You guys could join. You guys could get access to all my crypto trades, my stock trades, and again, these are updated in real time. We even have Telegram alert messages for people that don't have time to check the Discord and just want the trade alerts. We have that available as well. Which reminds me, I think I do have to add another person to the Telegram group today, so I'll do that after. If there's anything you guys want to take a look at, let me know. We will take a look at it, because later on tonight, no problem, Hitman, anytime. So yeah, let me know if there's anything else you guys want to take a look at, because we will be doing a Discord discussion later, talking to everyone, doing a bit of a market recap. Hello, Juan. Let's take a look at Link. You want to take a look at Link? No problem. All right, Link. Linkity Link. It doesn't look like it's getting too much crazy volatility right now. A little bit calm. It's been chopping around support. Actually breaking it a couple times, but ultimately kept coming back over it. Next resistance I see for Link is around $7.46. After that, you got some at $7.81. But overall, you got some major resistance coming here at $9.50 for Link. A guy's named Java told me to listen to you. Thank you, Drew. Thank you, Drew. Thanks for showing up. And I don't know who Java is, but it's probably a smart guy. I don't really have any opinion on Link because it's gonna be just flat, not really moving. Let's take a look at Near. Take a look at Near. Oh, Near got pretty darn close. Pretty darn close to support, I should say so myself. Let's see if we tagged any support levels that we could have missed. Aha! Let's get a couple ones over here. These previous tops kind of look like they acted as support. And we bounced off those levels. Near's doing pretty well from its lows. It's up over 12%, so that's not too bad. But Near could get these crazy moves to the upside. If you guys don't know what Near is, Near, very volatile token as well. You can see Near was up over 97%. Do you think Harmony 1 will go up a lot eventually? I don't know what Harmony 1 is, TJ. Can you send me the token, the ticker symbol in the chat, and I'll take a look at it for you. No problem, Carlos, anytime. Let's take a look at Urine Finance, Wi-Fi. Oops. Yeah, I know Wi-Fi. It's very expensive coin. It's like $8,267 a coin. I think this thing was at like 32,000 at one point. Oh yeah, it was even higher. Holy cow, this thing was high. It was at $95,000 a token at one point. Jesus Christ. Jesus. How much down is it from its highs? Oh my god, it's not doing too hot either. Would I buy Urine Finance? Yes, no. I mean, you're clearly at some sort of support here, these lows. But we've broken it before, and we retested as resistance, and now we're back above it for the time being, just hovering above support. But even with the big rally in the market, you can see I don't think it's up that much. Even from its lows, it's up only about 11%, so it's not up that much. I wouldn't be interested in buying Wi-Fi at this point. Let's take a 1 USDT. Harmony 1. Okay, let's take a look at Harmony. Oh boy. These are the high in the sky cryptos that have dropped like 99%. 95%, yeah. I don't know anything about the project. I don't know anything about Harmony 1. I just do charts. I just take a look at the charts. I do TA. I don't really look into the tokenomics of the coin or anything like that, but you can see that you got some support right here and you bounced off of it twice. So you're getting a nice little bounce right now. Kind of what Bitcoin did as well. I'm not saying this coin is like Bitcoin, but I'm saying we're getting a nice little bounce as well, 15%. Horse guy told me to stop in. Thank you, Shanero. Thanks for stopping in, man. I don't know who's sending you guys, but it's funny that you guys keep giving me all sorts of names. You guys have any other coins you want me to take a look at? Sorry if I sounded like this today. I'm just a little bit sick still. Is it Jordan? Who's Jordan? I don't know a Jordan. Russell's looking pretty good as well for potential short opportunity from these lows. Draw a nice little trend line right here. This one you had support, support, resistance, 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 support. Oh my goodness, resistance. This one you kind of just blew past it. Now you're starting to come back up with a lot of momentum. You got one area of resistance, which is, this 200-day moving average. You got this trend line, which is the second area, and then you have this other trend line, which is the channel that the Russell 2000's been in. So this would be a very, very juicy short opportunity here for the Russell 2000. I would be very interested in getting to a short on the Russell 2000. This thing would rip down it, and the Russell's been making some great trades on the Russell as well. The Russell, look at this, how amazing the Russell's been tracking so far from this channel. Beautiful bounce up and then come back down, bounce one more time. A huge bear market rally from the lows of 23%, and then another drop down of around 20% as well, 19.45. And now from the lows, we are currently up 12%, but if we can get up to 15, I'd be confident entering a pretty substantial short position. Adam, let's take a look at Adam. I haven't updated my Adam chart in a bit. Let's take a look at Adam. Adam is running into a little bit of resistance here, but got past it. Your next area of resistance for Adam is going to be around $14.68. That was where I would be interested in shorting Adam. I think we shorted this level many times before as well. Oh no, we were shorting this white line, this area right here, the $12.30 level. We shorted this many times in our Discord. We shorted it here, we shorted it here, we shorted it here, and we shorted it here. We shorted like this 4 times and made a bang on these trades every single time, reversing back down. But again, we had our stop losses set pretty tight, so if it did something or something, if it ever did something like that, we wouldn't get wrecked. We'd get stopped out of our trade, right? So when we start going up like crazy like this, then yeah, you don't want to get caught on the wrong side of it. Adam on a tier. I think Quant is about to head back up. I have no idea. I think I already did some analysis on Quant just now. I don't know where you can trade Quant right now. It's not on any exchange or on any of my exchanges. Who's sending you guys to watch my live stream? I'm getting all these messages now in my chat that you guys are getting sent by someone else.
intoxicating. I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire.
Oh, the boss man himself sent you. The big boss sent you. Okay. I know, but Huobi or Huobi or whatever is not available in my country. It's banned right now. I don't know if it's perpetual contracts either. No problem, Hitman, anytime.
Connect the dots straight to the start of intoxicating want. Flavor touch.
I've watched your videos and stuff for a while, but this is the first stream. Alright, my man. Well, welcome to the first live stream. Or your first live stream. We usually have a not a crypto discussion, a market recap, and at the end, if anybody has any questions inside the Discord, again, if you guys want to join the Discord, the link is in the description. You get access to all my trades, all my crypto trades, my stock trades. You guys can even take a look at my profit loss history. The link is also in the description. You guys know what you're buying, right? You guys want to know what you're getting into. I get it. Go take a look, see for yourself. One of my friends telling me she started trading Forex. I was like, really? You read charts? She's like, what's a chart? She was just buying in and just gambling, hoping it would go up. And if it did go up, then she'd throw another $20 at it till she got her $20 back. And this was like a foreign exchange where you could use crazy leverage. So it made me laugh because I was like, oh, so you're just gambling. It's not trading. Trading, you know the probabilities, you know the charts, you know this trade setup, what you're getting into. There's a difference between trading and gambling. There's a big difference. Gambling would be like, I'm gonna buy here because I think it's good, with no other reason, or not even because if it's good. I'm just gonna buy. Just gonna buy for no reason. Right? No reason at all. And sometimes they're not even looking at candlesticks. They're looking at line charts like this. They're gonna say, I'm gonna buy here. Sure. Yeah, that doesn't look as good. Should have zoomed out farther. I was just talking about that last push up there in August. Yeah, you always have to look at the zoomed out chart. It always gives you the bigger picture of how fucked the project is. I'm just kidding. I don't know if the project is doing good or bad, but I can tell you that the ones that have tanked 99% aren't doing that great. And zooming out really gives you a big picture of how the coin is doing. Like, take a look at Stellar. Stellar was at like 80 cents. Now it's at 10 to 11 cents. It's been chopping sideways ever since. Been trapped in this range as well. Oh man. I think we have an XLM chart. Yeah, we do. I do have an XLM chart. But I think I should create a range for it. Yeah, I think I do have a little bit of a range for XLM, yeah. Basically, if it gets around these levels right here, you want to buy. And when it gets around the blue area, or anything above it, you probably want to start selling, or even potentially maybe even getting into some shorts. I started laughing. It was funny, huh? What I said. Zooming out really tells you how screwed the company is, too. I was like, look at Meta. Oh, it doesn't seem that bad. Ah, okay, let's zoom out. Oh my god, it's fallen so much. Or some other ones like Netflix. Let's take a look at Netflix. Oh my god, when you zoom out, it's terrible. What's some other ones? Oh, one of my favorites, like Peloton. Oh, Peloton, it's down like $45. It's really cheap right now. It's got some good discounts going. It's only like 82%. Oh my! It's down from $170. You say? 171. It's down 95%. Oh, the company's doing great. That's good growth right there. Very good growth. PayPal too. Basically every single tech stock. What the hell is this? Oh, this is the hood. Yeah, the hood. The hood doing very good. Very good. Top performer in its class. Down 86%. Since its IPO, it's only gone down. I think Coin too. Coin as well, yeah. Since its IPO. Jim Cramer. We like Coinbase at $475. Good for you, my man. Because it's down 83% since then. If you ever hear Jim Cramer say anything on the news, you can start to do the opposite. And then you'll do okay. There he is. Infinity showed up. The boss man himself. Hello, Phil. How's it going, my man? IQ with a little bit of a double bottom here. I'm coughing now. Okay. Yeah, Tesla's getting a nice bit of a bounce here from 204 as well. Newmont Mining is a nice buy as well. Again, we closed our position on Newmont Mining, made over $3,000 this week too on one of our trades. That was a nice little bit of a trade there too. When Apple short? Oh, Apple short could be pretty soon, actually, if this bear market rally continues. Apple, we were just talking about it earlier, but I can do a little bit of recap. If Apple gets to maybe 169, 170, I'd be interested in a short on Apple. Right? Maybe if you even got to 165, I'd probably start a little bit of a small short position on Apple. Because nothing fundamentally has changed. They're just hoping to God the Fed pivots in November, and if they don't, these markets are screwed again. They've been pricing everything wrong. I asked a question and I think it got auto-modded. I would have seen it, TJ. I turned off all I turned off the bot automation, so no questions will be blocked during this live stream. Even if you want to swear at me, you can go ahead, but I probably won't appreciate it. It wasn't bad either. No, I don't think it would get automated. You could try asking your question again. Maybe it was too long and it didn't send. Sentiment rally, yeah. The sentiment. Talking about this. Look at this sentiment right here. In one day, it rallied more than 3.49%. Nasdaq almost reached 5%. Crazy moves. No, I can't see it, TJ. You asked it again? No, I don't think it's getting banned. No, I don't think none of my mods are banning it because I would have seen it. Type it one word at a time. Yeah, me and the mods can't see your question, so it means it's not being blocked, or YouTube is maybe blocking it. It's not my channel. Music on. My music is on? Yeah, my music is on. Music on chart. He's actually typing it one word at a time. Nobody interrupt him. Shadow ban. You love the guitar, like the music that I use for my live streams. I always use the same one. I can send the link in the chat. I'll be nice. There you go, man. Don't forget to like and subscribe. No problem. I know. Twitter's a freaking... Twitter's like the Wild West right now. Everyone's like the craziest thing because no one's getting banned anymore. Everyone that got banned got unbanned today. Donald Trump is back on Twitter. Donald Trump's account's reactivated. So is Kanye West. Oh no, his account's still suspended. I think some other people's... He will be unbanned, don't worry. Yeah, I know. It is the Wild West. No, it is. I'm on it right now. Oh my god, there's such funny things saying Twitter laid me off today. If you know of any open roles, please let me know. I am a software engineer and I haven't shown up for work since the IPO. Because a lot of the Twitter employees don't work. They don't do anything. That's why they're so upset that Elon Musk took over the company, because everyone that works at his companies actually works. So they probably won't be able to do fuck all anymore. Oh, the chart stream. Oh, you're talking about the chart stream. That one I don't really remember what I use. Let me see if I still have it. Yeah, I still have it. It's right here. It's a very long playlist. I'll still put it in the chat. I thought you were talking about this live stream. Yeah. The guy's making TikTok videos and saying, "Oh, my day in the life at Meta, project manager." I'm like, "Oh, so these are the people that are working at Meta. That's why he spent $9 billion on the metaverse, and the graphics still look like ass. Because all these people are spending money on it. The people that are doing nothing, they're just playing around, having fun." No problem, TJ. I'm very nice. I am very nice. Thank you. That is the one. I know. A lot of people ask me for it. It's very soothing. Very relaxing. Alright, give me a quick break, guys. I'm gonna go get some water. And I'll be back. And then we're probably gonna do our Discord discussion after, okay? So if you guys have any more questions, put them in the chat now. And I'll take a look at them when I get back. And after that, we'll do our Discord discussion. I'll answer any questions that there is when I get back in 1 minute. 1 or 2 minutes. Leave a like and subscribe. Alright, guys. Any more questions? If not, we're gonna move on to our discussions. Alright, I'll just give you guys a bit of an update of what's coming on next week with the Forex market. So next week on the table, we got on Monday, not too much news coming out. We had the CPI coming out for Europe. And the Chicago PMI. That was Monday. This is Tuesday for next week. We have the the JOLTS jobs opening in the ISM manufacturing PMI. So we're gonna see how that's gonna do. And on Wednesday, the long-awaited numbers of the ADP non-farm payroll. No, I'm kidding. Those are going to be important as well. But the long-awaited federal fund rate. What rates are they going to hike on November 2nd? That's when they're going to do it, on Wednesday next week. Thursday, we got lots of news coming out for GBP for their monetary policy as well. And then Canadian building permits, USD unemployment claims. Unemployment claims are set to go up a little, or estimated to go up by only 3,000. I think they're going to go way higher, but we're going to have to see how long it takes for it to go up. And then on Friday, we have the Canadian unemployment rates and the US non-farm employment change as well, and the unemployment rate for the US as well. That's going to be interesting. So, yeah. Thanks for tuning in, guys. If you guys enjoyed the live stream, please leave a like. And don't forget to subscribe. And if you guys want to join our Discord and come trade with us, the link is in the description. And you guys can take a look at my profit loss history, which is posted on my website. So you guys know what you're buying. Alright, thank you and have a wonderful evening, guys. I'll see you guys on Sunday night. Peace.